Morning, morning. Welcome everyone. So I get asked lots of questions when I teach hooping, and one of the questions today I'm going to focus on is arms. I get asked a lot, what do I do with my arms? So initially when you're learning to hoop, you're so focused on actually getting technique that your arms don't tend to do anything. But this is about bringing the arms in and letting the arms join in the fun. So I'm going to show you a few arm lines, arm movements that you can incorporate with your hooping. And the good thing about this is then it kind of just makes it more exciting, focuses on your concentration and your coordination. So the first one, we call this pec deck arms, cactus arms. So you're bending at your elbows. You want your elbows level with your shoulders, and just bring your elbows in and out. So just keep that going. So bring it in and out. So you can stay with this, or we can add on by bringing it in, bring the elbows out, reach your fingers up and down. So that works the core even more. So in, out, up, down. In, out, up, down. Remembering to breathe and remembering to smile. I'm going to hold it there. Get my breath back already. I can feel my heartbeat beating a little quicker. So just by adding in the arms, that increases the work rate. Okay, I'm going to show you another one. Let me get the hoop going. So this one is about channeling your inner cheerleader. We're going to make shapes with our arms. So I'm going to show you, give me an I. So reach your hand straight up for the letter I. From I, we can then change our arms into the letter L. And with L, you can do with one arm down, switch it back and change. So the letter L. And you can make up so many. I'm going to show you another letter. So from here, take the arms out, give me a T. So here we go, we've got a T. I'm going to show you one more. So if you reach your hands up, on the diagonal, you've got the Y. And you've got the song where you've got Y. Bring your hands onto your head for the mobile, for an M. You can make a C, I might put it that way, C, and just finish with an A. So with your arms, you can just make lots of different letter shapes. Okay. Whew. I'm going to spin the hoop the other way for a few minutes, just so I feel a bit balanced. Okay, so now one of the classes I teach is female only box fit, and with the hoop, perfect combination to bring in some of the arm moves. So I'm going to put one foot forward. So with the foot I have forward, bring the hand forward. So make your hands into a fist, keep them by your cheeks and just reach forward. By bringing that arm forward, this is a jab. I'm going to stand sideways on. Whichever leg I have forward, I bring my fist forward. Rotating at the wrist, so knuckles facing forward, thumb to the floor. So that is a jab. So keep your foot position the same. I'm now going to use my back arm and come across, and it's called cross. So your back arm comes from the back of the body and goes across. So put them together, you have jab, cross, jab, cross. If you change your feet around and bring the other foot forward, this then becomes your front arm, and that is still a jab and a cross. So changing feet, really good workout for your brain. Okay, I'm going to show you another move. Elbows bent as before, but this time your elbow's going to come bend at the elbows. Bring your fist in front of your nose. So this is a front hook, back hook. Front, back. I'll show you sideways on. You've got a front hook, back. Front and back. Perfect. And once again, you can change your foot position. Okay, I'm going to show you one more. You've probably guessed from watching boxing on the TV. Joshua and Fury, we're excited. Okay, so here we go. Make your hands into a fist. You're going to bring your fist up towards the ceiling. So this is a front uppercut and a back uppercut. I'm going to show you sideways on, front, and back. Perfection. Okay, I'm going to hold it there. And I have a few props. So, if in the house you have a small ball, if you don't have a ball, a pair of socks does the trick. So, bit more coordination for you. So I'm going to start hooping. I'm going to throw the ball in the air and catch. So even just simply throwing and catching really focuses on your hand-eye coordination. How many claps? 1 clap, 2 claps. I don't think I'm brave enough to do 3. So that's 1 ball. Just hold it there. I am going to add another ball. Okay, just to challenge my hand-eye coordination a little bit more. So I'm going to start 1, 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can just keep that going. See how many you can get without dropping. You might even be able to do 3, but at the moment I can do 2. Work in progress. Okay, so I'm going to give you a quick recap of those moves and introduce my final prop. So just hold it there while I get it for you. Okay, here we are. So, my final prop, dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, tins, 2 tins, bottles of water filled. Now these are really light, so you don't want anything too heavy. So I'm going to show you those moves again using the dumbbell. So the first one we did was pec deck, also called cactus arms. So remember, you want those elbows level with your shoulders. Bring the elbows in, out, in, out, in, out, and you can shake it all about. So now I'm going to bring it in, bring it out, and then shoulder press. So in, out, take the weights up and down. So that's showing how we can incorporate toning and hooping. Okay, I'm going to try and keep this continuous. Let's do our letters. So we had the letter I, take the dumbbells up, into the letter L, to the side, into the letter T, and you've got the option here, if you want to go a bit fancy, you can even introduce some arm circles. That really works your shoulders. And then take it up into the letter Y. Your choice, there's so much you can do. So you can probably hear already my heart's beating a little bit quicker. I'm starting to feel definitely getting warmer. Okay, so just to finish off this demo with the weights, we're going to do the sort of arm, boxing arms. Okay, I'm going to give you a few additional safety points. So please go light. These weights I've got are 1 kg, which is probably the maximum I would suggest. So half a K is perfect. So 1 foot forward, I'm going to do this with my other foot, so I'm balanced. So bring your hands into a fist. we're going to do that jab first. So knuckles to the ceiling to start. You're going to rotate the wrist, bring it forward. So that is your jab. Perfect. Okay, so I've got a few jabs here. I'm now going to change to my cross. Feet don't change, remember. So bring it forward. You can even bring the hip in by pivoting on the back foot. So once you're familiar, you can make up patterns and combinations. So you might want to go jab, jab, and cross. Okay, let's do our front hook. So bring those elbows in, lifting that elbow, we're here. So front hook, back hook, front and back. We can link together, so we can have a combination which goes jab, cross, front hook, back hook. You can have so much fun. The number of combinations are endless. Okay, final one, upper. So we're going to do front upper first. So keeping those elbows in, protect your chin. Just lift your knuckles to the ceiling. Front upper, back, front. You can pivot on your back toe to work into the hip. Fantastic. So you can link all of those moves together. Let's go. So I'm going to do jab, cross, front hook, back hook, front upper, back upper. You can make up your own combinations. If you've got someone at home, they can write down some combinations. They can shout out some combinations. If you have bits of paper, number these moves 1 to 6 or a dice, so you can have a little bit of fun and it can be random. Okay, I'm just going to bring these weights in. I might as well keep hooping. So I'm going to leave it there for this week. Hopefully you've got a few ideas to what to do with your arms. I'm going to say bye-bye for now. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.